Giudice plans to cover it all in new podcast Casual Chaos. Call it a podcast takeover because several Bravo stars introduced their new ventures this week. Giudice just dropped Casual Chaos and it promises to be, well, chaotic. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star dished about the new project after announcing it on social media, revealing that she plans to cover it all on her podcast. Yes, that includes her controversial parents, Teresa Giudice and Joe Giudice, who now resides in the Bahamas after he was deported from the U.S. Gia plans to dish on the legal issues that resulted in her parents' prison sentences and Joe's eventual deportation. However, the 23-year-old will also discuss other topics that will connect with fans on a personal level. RH star Gia Giudice introduces her podcast Casual Chaos. Gia Giudice introduced her latest venture on Instagram, posting the artwork for her new podcast on iHeartRadio. The photo showed the RH star sitting comfortably on a chair in a brown bodysuit and heels while holding a cocktail. Casual Chaos 3.2425. Trailer out now, she captioned the post. Gia spoke to People about what listeners can expect when her podcast drops. I'm definitely going to cover it all, she confessed. I'm also excited to just give the fans a little bit more about me and that fun, lighthearted side of me. However, Gia's family, they are not strangers to the spotlight, is fair game. That RH star told the media outlet she plans to cover health, wellness, and relationships. She will also share her experience on how she handled Joe and Teresa's divorce and legal issues. I'm excited to talk about all these topics and really connect with my fans on a personal level, Gia told the media outlet. Meanwhile, before snagging her podcast, the Bravo star had a bit of practice on Teresa's Turning the Tables. Gia made a few appearances on her mom's podcast, and we wouldn't be surprised if the OG returned the favor. Other Bravo stars who announced podcasts this week. Gia wasn't the only Bravo star venturing into podcasting, others shared similar news this week. The Real Housewives of New York star Brynn Whitfield has a Spotify podcast, Please See Below, dropping this month. Her RHONMI castmate Erin Litchie and her husband Abe Litchie have also launched their podcast Come Together on Dear Media. Michelle Senier from the Valley also has a new podcast on iHeart, Pursuit of Happiness. Whose podcast are you tuning into first? Michelle, Abe, and Erin, Brynn, or Gia? Gia Giudice is ready to spill the tea, and this time she's doing it on her own terms. The eldest daughter of Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice has spent most of her life under the reality TV microscope. Now she's stepping into the spotlight in a new way, with her own podcast, Casual Chaos. And if you thought she was holding back before, think again. Gia is making it clear. Nothing is off limits. After growing up in the world of Bravo, watching family drama explode on national television, and enduring intense public scrutiny, Gia is more than prepared to take control of the narrative. Casual Chaos is set to be an unfiltered, raw, and real look at everything from reality TV secrets to personal growth, family, and stepping out of her mother's shadow. I've lived through it all, the good, the bad, and the absolute chaos, Gia teased in her announcement. Now it's my turn to share my side. From waking up in the morning to owning the mic. Longtime RHONJ fans know Gia as the sweet, sometimes sassy little girl who delivered one of the franchise's most iconic moments, the emotional waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things song. But she's no longer just Teresa's daughter. Now in her 20s and building her own brand, Gia is ready to redefine her public persona. She studied law, dabbled in fashion, and navigated the complexities of being a reality TV legacy. And if her social media presence is any indication, she's not afraid to speak her mind. Casual Chaos promises to be the perfect outlet for her unfiltered thoughts, giving listeners a deeper look into her world. I think people forget that I was just a kid when all this started, Gia explained. I grew up with cameras in my face, watching my family go through some really tough times. I've learned so much from it, and now I want to talk about those experiences, not just for me, but for anyone who's ever felt like they had to prove themselves beyond their family's reputation. A little bit of everything, a whole lot of realness. What can fans expect from Casual Chaos? According to Gia, the podcast will cover a little bit of everything. That includes behind-the-scenes stories from RHONJ, candid discussions about fame and social media, and deep dives into topics like relationships, friendships, and personal growth. Gia also teased that she won't be the only one with a mic. She plans to bring in guests ranging from fellow reality stars to influencers, lawyers, and even her family members. Yes, that means Teresa and her sisters, Gabriella, Melania, and Adriana could all make appearances. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to hear Melania's take on things? Beyond reality TV, Gia wants Casual Chaos to serve as a platform for meaningful conversations. As a law school student, she's passionate about legal issues, especially those that impact young people. From discussing her dad Joe Giudice's legal battles to breaking down legal cases making headlines, Gia hopes to educate as much as she entertains. I've always had an interest in the legal world, and I think a lot of people don't realize how much the law affects our daily lives, she said. I want to use my platform to make these conversations more accessible. Addressing the family drama head-on. One thing's for sure. Fans are eager to know how much Gia will talk about her famous family's feuds. The Giudice-Gorga tensions have fueled RHONJ storylines for years, with Gia herself getting caught in the crossfire. While she's made it clear she loves her family, she hasn't been shy about calling things like she sees them. I know people are going to want to hear about the drama, Gia admitted. I'm not going to sugarcoat things, but I also want to focus on moving forward. My family has been through so much, and at the end of the day, we're still family. But yeah, if there's something I need to clear up, you better believe I will. And what about her mom, Teresa? Fans are wondering whether the queen of RHONJ will be a regular on Casual Chaos. Gia says Teresa is definitely supportive of the project, but wants her daughter to have full creative control. My mom is so excited for me, but she also wants this to be my thing, Gia said. She's given me so much advice, and I know she'll pop in from time to time, but Casual Chaos is really about my voice. The new generation of reality TV stars. Gia's podcast marks a shift in the Real Housewives universe. The children of these reality stars are growing up, and many, like Gia, are carving out their own paths in entertainment and beyond. With Casual Chaos, Gia is setting herself apart, proving that she's more than just the daughter of a Bravo icon. She's smart, ambitious, and ready to take charge of her own narrative. Whether she's spilling reality TV secrets, offering legal insights, or just having fun with her guests, one thing is certain, Giudice is just getting started. So if you're ready for an inside look at the chaos with a casual, no-holds-barred twist, Gia's got you covered. Casual Chaos is coming, and it's about to be everything fans hoped for and more. And what about her mom, Teresa? Fans are wondering whether the queen of RHONJ will be a regular on Casual Chaos. Gia says Teresa is definitely supportive of the project, but wants her daughter to have full creative control. My mom is so excited for me, but she also wants this to be my thing, Gia said. She's given me so much advice, and I know she'll pop in from time to time, but Casual Chaos is really about my voice. The new generation of reality TV stars. Gia's podcast marks a shift in the Real Housewives universe. The children of these reality stars are growing up, and many, like Gia, are carving out their own paths in entertainment and beyond. With Casual Chaos, Gia is setting herself apart, proving that she's more than just the daughter of a Bravo icon. She's smart, ambitious, and ready to take charge of her own narrative. Whether she's spilling reality TV secrets, offering legal insights, or just having fun with her guests, one thing is certain, Giudice is just getting started. So if you're ready for an inside look at the chaos with a casual, no-holds-barred twist, Gia's got you covered. Casual Chaos is coming, and it's about to be everything fans hoped for and more.